Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here, and
me.
Him. It is April 10th, 2016. 9:27 in the morning, and we've been out for a while. And it is Sunday morning. It is 42 degrees right now. Real feel temperature 39. The high will be 51, and the low will be 27. And we might get some little bit of rain today. Yesterday was a joke. This is why we don't do garage sales, because we never have good luck with garage sales. We had hardly anybody show, and those that showed, nobody. We might have made $80. We ended up giving away a lot of stuff to a friend of ours. I offered to give stuff to a number of different people, and you couldn't even give the stuff away, you know. I didn't post stuff for free on Facebook in any of the groups because, again, you would have a million people. Honey, that purple thing on the table there with the handle, well, I'm going to put the silverware in. You would have a million people all wanting pictures and specifics on any item, even if you're going to give it for free. And then they would expect you to take the time to sit there and clean everything. I don't have that kind of time. So no, I didn't post any of the free stuff on any of the Facebook groups because I knew that I would just have a million questions, you know, and instead of even politely saying, hey, you know, why don't you take a chance to come by and look at the item, you know, people get really angry and stuff about it, and it's like, okay, you know, but like I said, a good friend of ours, he was the only friend that showed up at the garage sale yesterday, and he didn't show up to buy anything, just to say goodbye, because we used to bowl with him, and stuff. We got to meet his two little girls, because, you know, his life has changed so much for the better, we called him, you know, like I said, we offered free stuff to a number of our friends, and basically we did not get any response even. But he came back out with his wife and his mother-in-law and the two girls, and we had a really nice propane gas grill that was like, you know, I mean, this is a really nice deluxe model, and, you know, and they took some other stuff that they could use in their household, and we were really thrilled that they could use it, and this stuff went to a good home. So that was nice. That really turned our day around from having such a crappy day, you know, and so disappointing and stuff, you know, and of course no family came by, and only one neighbor even came over or anything. I mean, but, you know, that's life. But that really turned our day completely around because those two little girls were so thrilled with getting just even the littlest stuff. They were just delightful. Really enjoyed it. And his wife, who I hadn't gotten to meet his wife before, and even though I've talked with her on Facebook, and same way with his mother-in-law, you know, and I finally got to give her a nice big hug because, you know, she's had some hard stuff to deal with. And so that was really nice, though, and that really meant a lot, you know, and that's what it's all about. And we're not going to have any more garage sales. And we'd just rather, you know, give stuff to people, you know, than go through that. We did end up running into town to get some dinner because, I mean, you couldn't even see our kitchen. I mean, you couldn't even see. Well, you can see our kitchen, but you wouldn't darely breathe heavy because you would have an avalanche of catastrophe. And if you hear stuff being moved around, that's my husband trying to dig us out in the kitchen right now so he can cook us some eggs. But yeah, we're putting yesterday behind us. That's what my granddaughter said. Because she spent the night. In fact, she's still out in the RV sleeping. But we're talking about, and she goes, "Let's stop talking about the garage sale. Let's talk about something happy." So we're like, you know what? That's a good point. Let's do that. And we all sat out in the RV and ate dinner. That was fun. And then her and Brad slept out in the RV last night. She wanted to be the first one to eat a meal out in that RV, and she did go out yesterday and help me unpack some stuff and had a great time with that. And then she wanted to be the first one to get sleep out there with any of us. So she got to do that. So that was fun. Got anything to say about yesterday?
I hate garage sales.
He hates garage sales. People were rude. People were just nasty. It's just like, wow. This is not the warm, welcoming community it used to be at all. But, oh well. Enough about that. So, today, we are, and this house is just... we are at the point where we're just kind of picking and sorting and packing what we can take. There's no way we can get all of this stuff out of here. And we don't have any help. So, we're kind of picking and sorting and packing what we can take. And I hate to do that, but we just have no choice. The kids my girls are coming over this afternoon to see if there's anything that they want and to get some things that are theirs and some things that we're giving them, as far as some things I would leave to them in my will, and I'm giving it to them now. There's no sense carting some of this very breakable china and stuff clear across the United States than for them to have to figure out later on how to do it. And I'd rather give it to them now while I can explain to them where it came from, what it means, all of that. So they're coming over and we're going to do that. And like I said, we're just packing and sorting and finishing up a bunch of stuff. And that's what we're going to be spending the next few days doing. Today and tomorrow. And then tomorrow night we will go to Walmart to get a few supplies we need for the RV, and also to Dollar Tree. There's a few things I need from there for the trip. And then Tuesday Brad takes the RV down. U-Haul inspects your RV before they let you take a car carrier. But they're about the only place that will rent you a car carrier without a lot of the other places like Budget and Ryder and stuff. You have to rent their a truck in order to rent any kind of car carrier or car dollar, but not with U-Haul. So he's gonna do that. He's probably gonna go get propane either tomorrow. More propane in the RV, either tomorrow or Tuesday. Probably tomorrow, and that kind of stuff. We need to go. I was just thinking that you know what, hon?
What's eating?
We may need to go to Walmart tonight.
Why?
Because we can't finish packing that back bedroom until we hang those blinds.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
You know.
Yeah.
Because what we discovered is in the bedroom of the RV, they had removed the blinds because they were real tore up and stuff. Well, the curtains are just decorative. So we've got to go, and it's just the paper pull-down blind. We need to go to Walmart and buy replacements for those and hang those. And we need to do that before we pack that back bedroom full of boxes and stuff. Well, I guess that isn't a big problem because you're going to be sleeping out there tonight anyway, aren't you?
Sleep out in the RV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's too cold.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah. You know. Anyway, we're kind of thinking this out, and you guys are like, wait. I didn't really get any looming done, big surprise, except for I made a new hairband for myself. And I like how these turned out better than those other ones. And I actually made them tighter than the other ones were, because the other ones were a little too loose. So I skipped like 4 pegs on a normal Sinwood to do it. I'm trying to move a few things here. If you can imagine, we have stuff just sitting kind of here, there, and everywhere. Anyway, so on a normal 60 peg adult hat, Sinwood, at 1/2 inch spacing, I skip 4 pegs, and I almost could skip 6. You know, because after you wear it even the first time, it kind of stretches out. This is nice and comfortable, though, for anybody who's thinking about. And I'm making another one, and right now I'm just kind of making some of these because I had some scrap yarn I wanted to use anyway. And this is, to me, this is even better. I mean, you know, like that, you know, like you can make pom-poms, you know, out of your scrap yarn, or you can make just some quick, easy headbands that, you know, because if you only have enough yarn left for maybe even half a row or a row, with making these headbands, it makes kind of a cool pattern. I'll have to show you when I get this one done. But anyway, I'm just kind of doing that, you know, because I got to have a little bit of decompression time and stuff. So, Brad's out attempting to make us breakfast. Yes?
I heard a word you used I'm unfamiliar with.
What?
Normal?
Yeah, you're not familiar with that word
No.
at all. No. And you probably won't ever hear it again. So, we ended up, our granddaughter really wanted, we have a black, it was like a Chase Lounge Pleatherman. She really loves it. And she has a really huge bedroom at her house. So she called her mom and asked her mom if she could have it. And, yeah, she has one of those swivel rockers, honey.
Oh, she does?
She's taking one of them.
Oh, okay.
And the footstool.
Okay.
Her mom said she could.
Okay.
And then, oh, did you give away that white stand?
No, the nightstand thingy?
Yeah?
No.
Okay, because that's hers too.
Yeah, somebody wanted it, I don't remember who it was, and I said, no, it's been spoken for.
Okay, yeah. And the cedar chest, we gave to her too, my cedar chest that I got when I graduated high school. I just can't take it with me. It's just too big and heavy and stuff. And, you know, she'll get a lot of good use. I told her why women used to have cedar chests and the story behind it. And it is cedar. So, you know, she'll enjoy that. And she also was going to get the drafting table. So, my grandsons are getting a few things, you know, that were given to them and stuff. But they just we just don't really have much, and they don't have as much room in their bedroom. My one grandson had plenty of stuff already. We are giving a dresser with a matching Shelby unit to one of my grandsons and stuff. So, we kind of let their moms decide, what. There was stuff that the kids wanted, but, their moms were like, no, no, no. We had to laugh, but we understand. So, that's all that's going on with that. And, just this house is becoming very empty.
Garbage.
Yeah. I'm sitting on my bed. On our bed here in the front room right now, if you're wondering. I have Jasper the cat on one side. I have Angel over here. I have Charlie right next to me. I have a CJ right here. Missy's right behind me. And Nixie is right there. Honey, I have all the animals probably within a foot of me right now. It's the most.
Surprised.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Like
they're all right here. They're all doing okay. They were all kind of freaked out at first. But, we just have spent, any kind of extra time that we've had. And we make sure that we spend the time to reassure them. And now they're okay. I mean, at first, poor Jasper hid. He was freaked out. And Angel hid. And we got them calmed down. And, a couple of our dogs were kind of trying to hide and just really freaked out. And now they're okay. Charlie is doing great, of course. He, the first time he was very hesitant to go up in the RV. And now he goes up in that RV like a champ. And, with no hesitation, he just lays down and makes himself at home. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you saw the picture I posted last night of Charlie and Brad in the motorhome. Because, like I said, we ate dinner in there. I'm bringing it up to show you guys. In case you aren't friends with me, but that was them last night. And I took that picture with the flash, and you can see Charlie's eyes. He looks very demonic. So, that's my profile picture on Facebook now. But we're good. We're tired. And sore. And I did have to go up. I was trying to reduce the amount of Lasix I had to take every day. And I've tried for the last 4 days just to take 3. Or that would guess would be 60 milligrams instead of the 100 the doctor has me on, and it's just a no-go. I can hardly walk. I told Brad I'm going to need the cane out of the Jeep because I can hardly walk, and I'm so swollen and stuff. So I'm going to have to go back all the way up on that. Too many changes at once, so... But that's okay. We're getting it handled. Brad's breathing's been okay. I mean, we've both been having to hit the prevent a little bit more because of all the dust and stuff. But, Brad's back is really hurting, but he's doing everything he can. He is wearing his back brace and taking the leave, and, he's just not telling me how it is, really. Are you, honey? Bradley?
What, sweetie?
You're not really telling me how your back is, huh?
No.
No? Because he's ended up moving a lot of stuff he shouldn't, but we just don't have any choice. So, it is what it is. We'll get through it, and then we'll be laughing and telling funny stories about it later on. But I was happy, though, that one of the few things that did sell at the garage sale, and I know this sounds funny, is I had all that embroidery floss, and and I had it all on cards and labels and stuff. Somebody finally bought all that and the patterns. I was glad that went to a new home. So, and then my friend Lisa, when they came over, she got the pasta maker, and it was a brand new pasta maker. Never used it, so and she was really thrilled to have that. Like I said, her son committed suicide a few years ago, and he was a young man, in his early 20s, and then her spouse, her husband, died suddenly last January, And then 2 weeks after that, the trailer house she was had been living in, she was staying with the daughter at the time, thank goodness, but burned down. They think it was arson. So anyway, so she had some tough times. Now she lives with her daughter and James. So that's, you know, but that's why I finally got to give her a good hug. So anyway, I hope y'all are doing great. We're hanging in there. We're still smiling. And, you know, we're just one step at a time and one day at a time, and it's getting closer, and we're getting excited and all of that fun stuff, you know, which we're very excited about everything, and, you know, it'll be good. It will be good, right, Jasper?
Do I?
Oh, I'm talking to Jasper.
Oh.
Not you.
I know.
Anyway, you got anything to say to these people before I close it?
Don't have a garage sale.
Some people do great at garage sales. We don't. No, our career as garage sale people is over.
It's done.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, you figure I've worked with the general public for over 40 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what happens is you just get so tainted and jaded and whatever those edited words that you want to use, you know, and it comes to a point where you just get tired of people's crap, you know. You get tired of how manipulative some people want to be, and how some people they want to be users, and you get real cynical. And
we had people yesterday that were asking on my garage sale post in different groups if we had anything left, could they have it for free? You know, and we had people at the garage sale that didn't want to buy anything, but come by and ask, well, what are you going to do with this stuff?
Yeah.
Because they want it for free so they can resell it. And, you know, I really wouldn't care, but, you know, I believe that if you want something for free, maybe you should offer to, hey, can I help you do something? I mean, you should barter, you know, or I should at least know you, you know. And it's like, wow, you know, people just want to take, and they don't want to help a bit or anything. And, you know, we've had quite a few people that are more than willing to take, but they don't even, you know, they don't even know us, and, you know, of course not going to offer to help do anything. So, you know, F that, you know, this stuff can stay here, and you know, when we figure out what's going on with what we're doing with the house, and I'm not at liberty to discuss that, then we'll cross that bridge. But anyway, love you guys, and I cherish your friendship, and we think you're awesome, and I hope you all have a great day. Keep smiling. Bye.